How far back do you want me to go?
Well, probably, I probably don't need to know about your kid years or anything.
No. So, I am a reformed consultant.
Okay.
Right. So I lived the consultant lifestyle after college. I went to college for ID at Auburn, so industrial design.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know what that is, but I built products for people. So user research, user experience, anything that a human touches, we're touching it. So it's kind of more of like a discovery career that you find in college because no one knows about. I'm going to be an architect, and it was like, hey, let me do something a little more morally good, right? For the people. But that turned into this idea of me being in this consultancy, me living the life of consulting, and realizing that there was this weird balance and dance of this idea of teaching people who their audience is.
Yeah.
And it sounds super cliche, but literally anything you do as a designer, marketer, creative, who are you doing it for? It matters. A lot of times people do it for themselves, and that ends up in a weird trash can somewhere, or you do for the brand.
Yeah.
Not good either, because people like to hear themselves talk. So we're really kind of finding this idea that, hey, it's really hard to understand who that person is. And then post consulting, me thinking that I was on top of the world, I can do anything, as most consultants think, I then jumped into the world of startup.
Okay.
And 4 startups later, I found myself falling forward. I found myself with my own design consultancy. So marketing, kind of boutique design services, where we are trying to get paid now for what we were doing for startups, right?
Okay.
We were trying to kind of use this problem solving, this whole idea of like designing for the audience to really kind of create this sensation. But it's hard, right? We were always constantly looking. We're always trying to find out are we building the right thing for the right person? And are we just kind of checking, things off a list for our clients? And one day I had a really smart, I shout out Yuma Tanaka, on my team. I said, hey guys, like check out this thing called GPT 1.2 or something. And we're like, what is that? And he said, it's magic. So he pulled up this really ugly dashboard, showed me this kind of approach of like, hey, make a poem, I think was the first thing he showed me. And literally it was like magic. Everyone's first kind of experience with anything GPT or AI related, you're like, did you write that? Is this like one of those Ask Jeeves tricks back in the day? What is this? And it was just truly magic for us until we started saying, hey, like, how can we use this to like make our marketing a little bit more successful, a little more easier, so we can focus on more of the fun stuff that we were doing. So strategy, design, stuff like that.
Well, and also making the strategy and designs are accurate, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But at the time we were literally just saying, hey, who can write emails for us?
Right.
Because most of my time was trying to find that next contract, right? Trying to make all these emails. And it's so hard.